Hey, what's going on guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make an automatic gold generator for your Fortnite Tycoon. I've made a video covering this mechanic as well as other important mechanics for your Tycoon, so definitely go check it out if you haven't already, and I'll leave a link to it up in the top right. If this tutorial does help you out, consider dropping a like and subscribing to support the channel, and use code BrendannnD in the shop to support me. Alright, so the first thing you guys will want to do is grab a sequencer device from the devices tab and place it down. After you place down the sequencer, you're going to want to configure these settings. Set looping to infinite, and then set tempo to whatever speed you want the gold to generate at. If you want to go faster, you want the tempo to be higher, and if you want to go slower, you want the tempo to be lower. I'll put an image on screen telling you what times are for different tempos. We'll go with 60 tempo because that's 1 gold per second. After you configure the tempo, set the length to normal. Then all you have to do is go down to start, sequence from receiving from, and set to channel 1. You'll need to change the channel for each generator for each team. So for the first generator, it'll use up 4 different channels if you have 4 different teams. After you place down the sequencer, go into the devices tab and grab a trigger. Place down the trigger just at the end of the sequencer zone, just like this, where it's barely in the sequencer and mostly out. All you have to do for the sequencer is set trigger sound to disabled, trigger VFX to disabled, and set when triggered transmit on to the same channel as the sequencer. So see on the sequencer we use channel 1, for the trigger we're going to use that exact same channel. Now that you have the sequencer and the trigger all set up, we just have a few more steps. Go into the devices tab again and grab an item granter. Place it down and configure these settings. Set on grant action to keep all. Also, don't forget to change receiving players to whatever team's generator this is. So for this example, we're using team 1. Then set grant item when receiving from to the same channel as the sequencer and trigger. So we're going to do channel 1. After you set up those settings, all you gotta do is go into the consumables tab and grab a gold coin. Drop 1 gold coin into the item granter and you're good to go. The final thing you'll need to do is go into the devices tab and grab a conditional button. Place it down and configure these settings. For each tycoon, you'll need to change the team setting to whatever team's base it is. So for this example, we'll start with team 1. Then you can change the interact text to whatever you want, but we'll just do buy gold generator. Then, set disable after use to yes, set key items required to whatever price you want the generator to be, so we'll make this generator cost 5 gold. Then, all you have to do is set when activate transmit on to whatever channel the sequencer is using, so we'll go with channel 1. After you set up the settings, just go back into your inventory and drop in 1 more gold coin. One of the other things you're going to want to make sure you do is go into your My Island settings and set infinite resources to off. Otherwise, you can buy any generator with 0 gold. You'll probably also want to go into the settings and turn on show gold resource count, that way you can see how much gold you have without having to go into your inventory. And that's pretty much all you need to do to set up a gold generator. Keep in mind if you have 4 different teams, for one generator you'll need to do this 4 times and change the settings like the team setting, the channel setting, all that. So for this sequencer, instead of doing channel 1 for team 1, for team 2 you would want to change this to channel 2. You'd want to change this to channel 2. Alright guys, so I started the game and we're going to test out our gold generator. So I grabbed my 5 gold, I bought the generator, and you can see the sequencer is working. Now on the right, down below, you can see that I'm getting 1 gold per second. So yeah guys, that's all there really is to it. If you need help with any other tycoon mechanics, check out my YouTube because I have tons of tutorials on how to make a laser door, how to make a weapons room, all that. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and use code BrendannnD in the shop to support me. I'll see you guys next time.